Hey guys, welcome to On the Couch. I'm Maria VKATZ.
And I'm Kundai Vera.
And today we're going to be talking about Lobola.
Maria is going to be talking about Lobola. I know nothing about this. I am not responsible. This program does not share the views of Maria VKATZ. As well, let it be known that any hate you can direct to her.
No!
This has nothing to do with me. I'm just sitting here as a spectator.
Okay, right. Let's talk about Lobola.
But before we talk, remember to share, to like, and subscribe. You do them things. And press that notification bell. God damn it. Right then.
All right. So now we're going to talk about Lobola.
Mm-hmm.
What is Lobola?
It's the dowry, the respectful appreciation for their daughter.
For getting married?
Yeah, for their child.
Okay.
For the child that they've raised.
All right. That makes sense. Because now you're gifting the family because you are taking their gift away.
That is the most PC answer I have.
Okay.
I try to word that as PC as possible.
Okay. So, is there a limit to this gifting, the Lobola? Or is there like a minimum or a maximum? Or is it whatever you have in your heart?
This is a can of worms.
I'm asking.
Whatever you have in your heart, that's how you get shot. Maria.
Is it no?
Maria, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Your ring, nah?
Yes.
When I say when you married me and all those things, is there a minimum or is it whatever I have in my heart?
You're not getting married to me.
No, answer the question.
Well, that's Lobola to me.
That's my point though. Right. So, what do you think is an acceptable token of gratitude in that instance?
Okay, so when you are buying a ring
Yes.
for your wife, you must put in as much thought into this because you must understand she can say yes or no.
He can think a lot. Like, she's a carpenter. She loves wooden structures. So I'm going to get a ring made of like polished wood or something. Because it's sentimental value and it has meaning.
Is this the reason why you're single? Is it?
I'm just saying, like, you have a certain standard, right?
Yes.
Right. So do you think other parents don't have some standards?
Yes, they must.
This whole thing in your heart thing, then what's the point of a negotiation?
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's take it from a different angle.
Okay.
Young man, young girl. Okay, fall in love. To her, she's happy with the shiny wooden ring. That young girl's not me. Her name is Maria. Okay, but she's a person and she's happy with that shiny wooden ring.
Yes.
Okay, but now the limitation starts where he has to pay Lobola, or in the Indian community it's dowry. I don't know whether it's practiced in South Africa, but I know it's very practiced in India.
Some people do practice it, yeah.
So now he goes to the family and says, I would like to marry your daughter. When the Lobola negotiations begin, is it to what he can afford? Or they just say, this is my daughter and this is what I want?
Here's my understanding.
Yes.
Very limited.
Yes.
Okay. The traditional sense of it was to help make preparations for the wedding.
Okay.
So it was like, there was even a program, I think it's on ETV or something.
Okay.
There's a program where they talk about Lobola and things like that. And one of the things he said is, this money is coming back to you anyway.
Okay.
Because the bride's family also has to buy gifts for the groom's family. So it's all of these things that they're doing, because it's not just one day of you go there, you pay some money and then it's done.
Yes, absolutely.
It's different ceremonies and different gatherings and things like that. And each one of those, they're exchanging gifts and they're saying things and, whatever.
So both sides pay Lobola?
Not necessarily. So the man is given a price.
Right.
That price is then valued and used based on gifting the father, the mother, and then helping with the arrangements. So like one of the cows will be an actual cow
Okay.
that will be slaughtered and that will be used to feed everybody.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? And then there's other things. I mean, people have changed it to their liking because, I mean, like you think because you're Zulu, then everybody is the same. No, we are Dube. We do certain things in the Dube family, right? And then we are Mtetwa. We do certain things in the Mtetwa family. And then we are Shange. We do certain things in the Shange family. So every family has their own customs. Every family has their own like requirements and ceremonies even, because some of the proceedings they don't do in every family.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like luckily I went to a friend of mine's. There was a ceremony called Masond. I think that's what it's called. Say it. Say it.
Say it.
Say
Say it.
Masond.
No, this is how I do it. This is not a show to make fun of Maria.
Say it again. Say Masond.
You're a dick. Did I say it right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Masond.
Then it's
Say kri.
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 Click your tongue. Kri. Kri.
Kri.
Kri.
Kri.
Put like a D in it. Kri.
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 Ma. Kri ba masondo.
Kri ba masondo.
Kri ba masondo.
What do you put in masondo?
Oh, never mind.
Okay, this clarifies for me because I was under the impression that Lobola is paid to the family and whatever the family does with the money is their business. But if you're telling me that Lobola is paid, but they use the money as part of the celebrations for the wedding.
Listen here. Don't take what I say as gospel. This is what I've learned in my discussions with certain people.
Right.
Right. Not every family does that. Some people just want you to pay and go away.
Okay.
There's nothing to do with we're gonna help do the wedding. No. Come pay the price and go away. And you can do whatever you want with her. Okay.
Okay, but then I find, what if they are really, really in love, but he can't afford that price?
Well, that's why you have negotiations.
But even if the negotiations get to a point, can he pay in installments?
Yes, sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I've paid damages in installments.
What's damages?
When you make someone pregnant and you're not their husband.
That's for being a naughty boy.
Or having a naughty girl.
It's generally the men.
No.
Yeah.
No, not in my case.
Nah.
Remember I mentioned how some people just want a kid and then you can go away?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people have that kid regardless of what you want to do.
Okay.
So it's like...
So Lobola is for marriage.
Uh-huh.
Does the Lobola change if she is married, if she has a kid?
Yes.
So it's like deducted.
You deduct. If she's not a virgin, if she's had a kid, all those type of things.
Okay.
But it, like I said, it depends on the family. Some families don't care. They just like, this is the price.
What about if the girl is not black?
You can, if you want to.
So,
I know some black men that have married white women that decided they wanted to pay Lobola for her because they respected the family and it's their culture to show that respect.
So then it's whether he wants to do it.
Not always, because like you can be black and he doesn't want to do it, but he has to do it anyway, so he goes and does it.
Okay, and then if it's black and another race, he does it because he either wants to do it or he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. And how does that now affect the marriage if he doesn't pay Lobola, especially for somebody that's not of the same race?
Well, I don't know about the same race, but I know in some black families, if you don't pay Lobola, you have less respect from your in-laws.
Okay.
There are certain things you're not entitled to that you would be if you had paid.
Okay.
And also, sometimes it creates an attitude within the man if he has paid.
Yes, I would think so, because then it's like I paid a price for you, therefore you will do as I tell you to.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, but it's not normally the case. It's normally like, if you go home, I want my money back type of thing.
Really?
It's not even about do what I want you to say.
So then, do you feel...
They just run rampant sometimes and do whatever they want because they pay Lobola.
And the woman can't do anything because now if she does leave, she'd have to pay that back.
Well, it's just attitudes from some. I've heard about these things, but
Each case is different though, you know. Yeah.
everybody does it for different reasons. I know that a friend of mine has paid Lobola. A friend of mine whose name I won't mention. He's paid everything. He's paid more than Lobola. He's
A, B, C, D, E, F?
brah. We're not doing this again.
Okay.
Snitches get stitches.
Snitches get stitches.
Okay.
I'll get stitches.
Didn't you see that comment on the video? She was like, "Hey, snitches get stitches." I was like, "You're right. I'm right." Damn
Okay, so
right.
he paid Lobola.
And he hasn't done the white wedding.
Okay, and
Why?
why?
Certain things must change.
So what if you pay Lobola and then decide you don't want to get married?
Then you don't get married.
But do you get your Lobola back?
I don't think in some cases you do. Because sometimes they've used the money and stuff for other ceremonies and whatever. You can just,
Once you've paid Lobola, is there a time limit for you to get married?
I think in some cases they are, they do want certain things done in a certain time period. Because once you start, there's certain things that must follow and they have to be done within a certain...
How much do you think I could charge for Lobola?
You as you are.
Yes.
I pay 20 rand, okay?
A punch in the face.
I don't know, they sell for cows. So you've been married, you have a child, you're no longer a virgin. There's 3 or 4 cows gone out of the 11.
11 cows?
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm worth 11 cows to you?
You look like you're worth a third of a cow, but
I spend...
you less than 50 kgs apparently, so you less than a third of a cow.
Does it work on kgs?
No.
I have to go eat.
I'm trying to get a black husband.
No. But there's a story. So I went to this traditional Zulu village a few years ago and we were doing a show. And so we were banging the drums, okay? And then, they hear you bang the drums and then they get a signal that you can go in and whatever. And then the chief of the village was like, I'll marry you. But he didn't really speak, English.
Okay.
And it was so nice because I had a Sangoma reading and everything. So I giggled and I was like, 20 cows. And he told me to futsak.
Sounds about right.
So that was the easy way to get out of there.
Yeah, so 7 cows.
7 cows?
Yeah, and each cow has a different value. So one cow can be 10,000, one cow can be 3,000, one cow can be 500, depending on how the negotiations go. So that's usually the negotiation, the value of the cows.
7 cows?
Yeah.
I'm worth 7 cows.
Yes.
Honey,
You have a history.
I am
That's how it
worth-
works.
Let me just explain to anybody that's watching and is thinking that they want to marry me.
Good luck.
Browns, there's a ring there. I've been checking it out. Let's say it's more than 7 cows. I think it's more than 11 cows actually. Yeah. Oh, don't forget the house, the car, my holidays,
You're not serious, right?
my...
I've never thought of you as this person.
You shushy, you just told me that I'm worth 7 cows.
I was giving you the value, how they would do the...
And I'm giving you my value.
Okay, you do you, boo-boo.
You do you, boo-boo.
Hey, don't Billy. This is harassment, your sweat. She touches me without my consent.
All right, so we're going to put it out there. Let's talk Lobola. Have you paid Lobola? Do you expect for Lobola to be paid for you? And is it something that continues even if you are married to somebody that is not of your culture? Think, I can hear you. Let me hear your question.
I don't have a question.
Oh, right.
I told you this has nothing to do with me. All hate can be directed here.
It's not a hate. I'm trying to learn. I live in South Africa. I want to know culture.
Like people just, for you having this discussion, they're gonna be mad.
You're always mad.
That'd be. There's nothing to do with me. Like I said, I'm a spectator. I'm just sitting here looking pretty.
There's nothing bad about Lobola. In different cultures, they have the same thing, just call it different names. I think in the Indian culture, the woman pays dowry.
Yes. That pay for me. You. Yes.
I like that. You know why? Because then I can say, I pay for you. You just shush. You just hush about, and you will do as I say.
No.
Actually, maybe that's
This is why she's single.
This is okay. I'm down for it.
You down for paying dowry?
Yeah.
Guys, let's end this now. Bye. Just want to control a man.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the show, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up.